Good morning, everyone. This is A Squared B Creative World. We are going to talk about accordion fabric, or they call it sunray. So, welcome to my tutorial. I have my fabric here cut out already. I have the sunray fabric. This is the body of the cap. I have it cut out already. I cut out 12 inches. You can see 12 inches by 12 inches. 12 inches by 12 inches. Head circumference is 12 inches and wideness is 12 inches also. I already cut out my V shape. For my V shape band, I have two sizes. I have 4 inches, I have 5 inches. This one is 4 inches. This one is 5 inches because I'm going to make it 2 steps for my V-shape band. I'll make it 2 steps. This one is 4 inches while this one is 5 inches. So for my V-shape band, I will just arrange the band, pin them. I folded it into two like this. I know you know how to cut a V-shape. This is 4 inches by 15 inches, and this is 5 inches by 15 inches for our 2 step. So I'm going to pin this. I'm going to pin my 5 inches also. This edge to this edge. I'll just lay it flat like this. Use my pin to hold it down. Hold it down on the second side too. So I'll just put it on each other like this. You can see the steps is already visible. See the steps. So I can use my pin to hold it down, or take it to my sewing machine to hold this part down, so I won't scatter it in the process of making it. So this is what I will do. I will notch the middle part of this my V shape. I've notched the middle part of the body of the cap, so I will lay it flat, notched part to notched part like this part. Then I'll sew it down. I'll make sure everything is straight. I'll sew the other side down too. So after doing that, I'll get this. This is what I'll get after doing that. Please, anytime you want to cut your sunray fabric, I want you to notice something. All my cuttings are on this side. I don't cut on this side. I make sure that this straight, the wavy lines are on this side. So after fixing my V shape, you can see it. Look at it. I still have my pins on them, so you can see the way I use my pins to hold it down. So here's what I'll do next. I can take this to my weaving machine and weave it because I want a neat work. I don't want jaga jaga inside my turban. That's for the cap. So for the braided on top, I have my fabric cut out here. This is also very important. Cut your sunray fabric on this straight line. I don't like to cut it on the other line. It will spoil the beauty of this fabric. So what I have here now is I have 33 inches. 33 inches by 6 inches or 6 inches. You know, for sunray fabric, it stretches on its own. So it's 6 inches. I cut it. Then I don't support the fact that you use fiber inside sunray. When you use fiber inside sunray fabric, after stuffing it with the fiber, you see that these fine lines, you will stretch these fine lines, and I don't want to do that. I want these fine lines, I want them to show after making it. So what I use for my own sunray braided, I use wadding. So it depends on the effect you want. If I want a smaller braided, I use the small wadding. The small wadding as in the normal wadding. But if I want a thick braided, I use this. This is a thick wadding. I bought it 800 naira per yard. So this is a thick wadding. If I want a big braided, I use this thick wadding for my braided. So one thing I want you to note is that, remember this is 33 inches by 6 inches. I'll cut my wadding as 30 inches by 6 inches. 30 inches by 6 inches. The reason why I cut my wadding 30 inches by 6 inches is because I don't want to use the wadding to start this. I'll just take it like this. I will leave like 1 inch thereabout. Hop here. Then I will sew it. I will sew it down. After sewing it down, it won't get to the last place too, because I don't want the wadding to be at the beginning of the fabric, and I don't want it at the end of the fabric, because for easy tacking, so you can easily hold it down. When you are through with the braided, it will be bulky, so I don't want it to be hard for me to tack at all. So I've cut out three pieces of 6 inches by 30 inches for the wadding, and then I've cut out 6 inches by 33 inches for the sunray fabric. Remember, cut on the straight side. Cut on the straight side. So I'll take it to my sewing machine now, the way I showed you the other time. I won't let it to be up. I won't let the wadding reach up or down. I'll show you now. Let me sew. I'll come back and show you. So after taking it to my sewing machine, this is what I have. See what I mean? My wadding is not starting from the beginning. It is not ending the fabric. It's not starting from the beginning. It's not ending the fabric. It's not starting from the beginning. It is not ending the fabric. So I have 3 pieces here. Look at them. 1, 2, 3 for our braided. So what I would go and do now is I will turn it inside out. For you to turn this inside out, you have to be patient, because this is a very thick wadding. If you are not patient, it will be very hard for you to turn out. So I have to be patient to turn this inside out. Let me do that and come back and show you the outcome. Here I have the 3 fabrics. I've turned it inside out. You have to be patient to turn it. You can see that I still have the beauty of the stripe of my accordion fabric. By the way, this fabric is called sunray in the market. It's only on Instagram that sellers call it accordion fabric. So if you go to the market and you're looking for accordion fabric, it's a no. But if you want to buy it in the market, you tell them you want to buy sunray fabric. So this is it after turning it. So I will just pick it one by one. You can see the way I'm picking it. I'll put this place at the middle. This sewn part at the middle. I'll pick the second one, put the sewn part at the middle. Put it on top. I'll pick the third one, put the sewn part at the middle. I'll put it on top. So here's what I'll do. I'll pick the body of my cap, the 2-step V shape. I'll pick it. Remember I said I would weave this. Today I don't have my weaving machine now, so I will do that later. Just for the purpose of this class. I've been suspending this video since. I have to do it today so I can fulfill my promise. So immediately after the band, look at here. See? I'll just plait it like this. That's why I didn't put wadding from the beginning. So I can do this. I can then take this to my sewing machine and sew here. I will take it to my sewing machine and sew on top of it like this. Let me go and do that and show you. So after sewing this down to the band, the next step now is to braid it. The truth of the matter is that I don't support put a heavy something on something before you braid it. I support the fact that you get somebody to hold it like this, hold it tight for you so that your braid can set well. Just let me show you the way I'll braid it. I'll go and look for someone to help me to hold it down now, because I can't do it only me. This thing is quite heavy. You have to set it right so that you can be able to get the perfect braiding, be it twisted or braided. I prefer to get someone to hold it for me so that everything can set well. So here's what I'll do now. I'll go and get someone to hold it for me, please. I don't do it like this. I'm just showing you the way the braided will go. This line that is facing down, I don't want it to face up. Doesn't look professional at all. So I'll make sure that the lines are facing down and I'm braiding it that way. So let me go and look for someone to hold it down for me, for me to braid it well. So I'll come and show you, please. So this is what I did. After braiding it, you can see the fine form of the braided. Very beautiful. So here's what I did. The end of the braided, I fixed it after the band. I put my sewing machine on it. You can see I fixed it. This is secure now. You can see. So here's what I did. I put it together. My cap already has a curve. I cut out a curve from the back. Just a little curve, not too much like that, from this back like this. So here's what I will do. From this front like this, I will measure 10.5 inches. From 10.5 inch here, I'll sew down, round. After sewing it, then I can get my shoemaker thread and then big needle. Then I can tack it. Let me sew it down and come and show you the outcome. After sewing this from the band, this is what I do exactly. I sew this from the 10.5 inches. I stop here. So I sew it from the back too. Like this, I stop there. I don't have my shoemaker thread. I've used it. I've finished using it and it's the weekend. So I'll just have to be patient to get another one tomorrow. I will start my tacking from immediately after the band. I'll just have to manage this thread now. I'm going to loosen this. Just for this class, I'll loosen this and use my shoemaker thread because that is the surest. That is the surest thing to use for it. You understand? So I will just take it from after the band here. I will take it in through. You can see the reason why I didn't put wording in this thing, so it can be easy for me to sew and tack. No matter how big the braided will be, if you are using this method, it will be easier for you to sew and tack it, no matter how big it is. Because if there's wording here, it won't be easy for me. So I'll just pick this. This is the first part. I'll pick the second part. You can see I make sure I go through everything so that my work will be secure. I do this. When I'm getting to the end, I'll tack it. I'll just tack it multiple times. Now let me show you the result, the final result. Because definitely I will weave this and then I will tack. I will use my shoemaker thread, but so as not to delay this class. December is very busy for me, and it's not as if I have much help like that for this period. So this is the result. You can see the back. I want you to look at this back very well. You can see that it is well tacked. Look at the back. You can see it is well tacked. Look at the front. Look at the V shape. You can see the V shape. Look at the two-step V shape. You can see the braided is very big. Very, very big. Let me put it on the mannequin so you can see what we've been doing since morning. Person can use a turban lift if they want a bulky. Can you see? Can you see the beauty of the cap? Look at it. Front view. Look at the back view. You can see everything is. Look at the place where the joining is. There's no sign of, and you can be well assured that your work is staying well at the back. Thank you for this class. So by January we'll know the other designs. You can send in other designs that you are interested in, because I already have a list of designs that I will be going through. So you can send other designs that you are interested in. Thank you very much.